On people, it's your main guy CBK back with another node. Yes, another node. Now I just want to say, listen, last couple of nodes that I have actually researched, one being pre and the other one being flux. I did say, well, you know, looking on the numbers and the returns doesn't seem so goody, right? Well, let me just say something to you. And this is something that I've actually thought about. Maybe that's how Strong started. Maybe Strong started where the returns wasn't so good. And it was pretty reasonable to get in. I mean, especially if you got in on like 100, when each Strong token was at $100 or $130, right? That would have only cost you $1,300 or $1,000 to actually set up a node, yeah. And then obviously, you know, I mean, to be quite honest, $100, right? And if you're earning 0.10, so you would have been earning like $10 a day. To be quite honest, the numbers definitely did work out even back then. If you was earning $10 a day, I mean, come on, right? You still would have been happy, surely. Well, I would have been. I probably would have maxed out that, especially if they said back then. Actually, back then you was earning 0.2 a day, so you was earning $20 a day from one node, which means I would have maxed that baby out. Now, some of those people, you know, I've just got to give a big shout out to some of the couple of guys in my Discord group. Some of them was in there for a long time, and you know, one particular guy who I spoke to, I won't call his name, but he's got 100 nodes. Do you know what I mean? 100 nodes. But imagine back then when you could have got one for 1,000. Now I spent about 20 bags on the nodes that I've got. Actually, I spent about 20 bags on about 5 nodes. No, 6 nodes. And I literally just set up another node now, which I didn't have to put anything in there. That just came purely from earning, right? So if you think about things logically, even back then when they were like 1,000 or even 1,300, and you was making 0.2 a day, you was making $20 a day from one node, right? That's $140 a week. Yeah, granted, you know, the end of the day, man, I mean, that was good damn money. Alright, but I've said all that to say this. Sometimes you've got to have insight, foresight, with a little dash of faith. Yeah? Now I've got one, just like Premium and Flux. Yeah? Probably it's a good time to jump into both of them. I mean, the price has kind of gone up since the last time I done a video on Flux. I think Premium, pre-search is still pretty reasonable. I mean, we can have a quick little look see now, can't we? Pre-search, and let's see what the price of pre is. Yeah, it's a lot better than what Flux is. I mean, when I checked Flux was floating around 80 something cents yesterday. So it's gone down a bit. So, but even still, it's 55 cents, and you need 10,000 of these bad boys, right? Just to get you one Flux. That's 100,000. 10,000. 5,530. Right? Can't remember how much it is you need for pre. But this is something I'm going to tell you guys, right? This came across my desk, and I said to myself, I'm going to talk about this. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this. And this is called, it's not unusual for being loved by anyone. It's not unusual, it's called Mysterium. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. Right now you can set this baby up. Yeah, you can set it up via Docker, and I showed you last time what Docker is. Docker's mainly used for people who do sort of programming and stuff like that. But anyone can use it. It doesn't take rocket science to set it up. And they give you, I think they give you the actual, I think they might give you the instructions on how you can set it up via Docker. Oh yeah, here you go. Docker guide, Windows, Mac, and Linux. So it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. All right. Okay. So that is Mysterium. Yeah, you can set this baby up on the Docker. If you buy one of these little Raspberry Pi, yeah, not the Pi you eat. It's a it's tiny little computer, right? You buy one of these little bad boys. You can use this as well on your home network. You can use Avado, all right, install and run an Avado box, right? So you can get yourself one of them if you want. You can run it on Linux, all right. Yeah, and Docker is for Windows and Mac. So this is it, guys. They literally giving you all the instructions how you can do everything on everything you want to do it on. Right? They got all the little bits here. Look, that you can install everything you want on whatever you want. But not only that, with this baby, you can set one of these up right now for free. You see, all right? Now I think the earning is something roughly like 32 bags. Not 32 bags, $32 a month. It's not a lot of money, right? Not a lot of money, but you got to bear in mind, you see, right? If we go to Mysterium, and I'm sure they're on here. Yes, they are, right? I think when I checked yesterday, it's gone up again. The price was 90 something cents. It's gone up to $1.02. Now, what I want to do is what I really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really want. 1 minute, guys. 1 second here. Right, so Mysterium. I like the name, man. Mysterium. I'm a mysterious type of guy. So anything that's a little bit mysterious, I like that. Mysterium. I really do like that, right? Okay, so look. When I checked this baby yesterday, it was 97 cents. Yeah? And it was around about that sort of time. It's already gone up. Even if you want to buy this and hold it, it's a good look. Alright? Now what we want to do is we want to copy the contract. We want to go to Etherscan because I want to see how many. I want to see how many tokens the max supply of this bad boy. Alright, so let's just copy the actual contract in there. Hit that. It's searching. Mysterium mist. I really like that. Max total supply. Right, guys, look, man. Look, it's 20,201,355 point. We don't care about anything after the point. We don't work with anything after the dot right there, right? We the decimal. We don't work with this. We only work from, we work from right to left. So all of this right here. Yeah, so let me just highlight it. 20,201,000. Now let me explain something to you. This has the propensity to at least be a $5 token. At least be a $5. Let me repeat that. At least be a $5 token. You hear me? You hear me, boy? I'm telling you, man. This right here is going places. Now, even if you don't want to set up the node because you're thinking $32, I mean, man, the electricity ain't gonna be that much, man. Especially if you've got one of these little Raspberry Pis here. Look, right? Ain't gonna be that much. Or if you want, the way that I'll probably go down the route of going down the virtual private server. And the thing is this. Look, you can run this on the VPS. You got a Linux guide here. Look. You can run it. Now, I think they say if you run it from home, they prefer you to run this from home because they're looking for a wider spread. What you're actually doing is you're sharing some of your bandwidth, right? So it's like a deeper network, yeah, you know, deeper VPN. It's like that, right? But what you're doing is you're actually sharing some of your bandwidth to people that want cloud storage, you know, want to set up a cloud and run a business via cloud. So you're actually doing something relatively just like that, right? Now, a lot of these cloud services, people say, oh, well, you know, you don't really get that much because the deeper VPN, you know, how much is the price of the deeper network now? But you got to look on the tokenomics as well. Remember how many tokens we got there? In actual fact, I'm not going to go there. Let me just type it in here, deeper. So we're looking on DPR. Let's just see what the price of deeper network is right now. Right, it's 10 cents. It's 10 cents, man. All right, 10 cents. And how many they got? Let me see what the tokenomics on this is. Didn't really want to do that, you know. Why have we done that? I didn't want to do that. I just want to copy. There we go. Right. So remember this, yeah? There's only 20 million of this. Right. So let's just go in and let's type in how many tokens they've got for this. Right, deeper network. Let me see what they got. There you go, 10 billion. It speaks for itself, boys. Right? See, look, you got 10 billion compared to 20 million. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Look, 20 million compared to 10 billion. It speaks for itself. The tokenomics speaks for itself. So where are you going to be earning more? Faster. Yeah. And do you know what? The only reason why I bought the deeper VPN little box thing that I've got, because I'll be honest with you, it half drags down the network. I'm so glad that I've done the setup that I've done, so I can just literally just give it a portion of bandwidth and just let it do its thing. Just look, man, I won't even log on to you much because it drags the network down. With this, you ain't gonna get that because you haven't got any boxes that you've got to connect to your router that's going through this. This is literally software. It's software driven. So you can actually tweak this as you mine or as you go. And it's not going to affect your bandwidth. It might affect it a little bit, don't get me wrong, but not that much. You can assign a portion. Okay? Anyway, I've got the bummer to tell you that's the last bit that I'm going to tell you about this, and I'm really feeling this, and trust me, I'm going to be setting one up. Like today, I'm going to set one up. All right? I'm not sitting back on this, and I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. At the moment, you can get this right and set one up for free and earn the tokens. You see, right? There's coming a time where you won't be able to. You'll have to buy 1,000 of these here tokens. Now, at the moment, it's at $1 too. Now, if we stroll out, you'll be able to see a truer picture of what's really been happening, man. Right now, no, let me go max. Let's be fair. Okay, so it's not at its all-time high. Its all-time high was what? $3.86. That just shows you where this boy can go. Now let me tell you something. You don't need to buy. What do you think is going to happen when people start jumping on this and doing their mining? Yeah, and I'm sure it's going to be something where you need to buy and stake 1,000. What do you think is going to happen to this? What do you think happened with Strong? Hold up, slow down. What do you think happened with Strong? Two things happened with Strong. Three things. More people started to hear about it. Yeah. The second thing, you then had to buy 10. You had to buy 10 and stake it and blah, blah, blah. I think probably you always had to do that. I'm not sure, but obviously the halvening really pushed it up. So it's two things. Yeah, the halvening really pushed that baby up. So my thing is this, look, I'm not about to just sit down and just see another opportunity that could well be like a strong, just walk me by, especially when it's free. Let me just repeat that. I said, especially when it's free. All right, I ain't doing it. Okay, all right. So let me know, guys, let me know what you think, man. Mysterium seems to be one which I think is well worth setting up. You can just set this baby up. You haven't got to run the damn thing 24/7. I think they would like it to be run every day. But, I suppose they understand when you're at home, things can go wrong. You can have glitches. You might plug, the missus might plug the computer out when she's plugging her Hoover in. And, oh, no, don't do that. That's that's earning us money. Right? They understand that things like that can happen. So, my whole thing is, what do you guys think about this? Huh? You got everything there. You got all the instructions there that you can get up and get running right the hell now, like now. Yeah? For free. Because trust me, it's going to change soon. And I think it's changing any day now. Because one video that I was watching, the actual guy actually did say that it's going to be happening in the last quarter of 2021. We're in the last quarter, guys. Yeah, we got 2 months left. Yeah, till the end of the year. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, well, 2 months, including this month. We're on the 2nd of November. All right. So let me know what you think. Yeah, drop your comments in the video, guys. Let me know what you think, man. Underneath the description, and please do join. The description area is where you'll find a link for the Discord group. It's free to join. I said free to join. Yeah, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. You get wind of these things before I even make videos or even talk about them. In actual fact, you're pretty lucky you got in on this early, because normally by the time I get round to talking about, so I've got so many stuff that people send me. It's like, yeah, talk on this, talk on that, talk on this, talk on that, and I can't. I'll be making 10 videos a day, and I just can't do that because I'm actually programming stuff so I can release them because they've been long overdue to be released. So my time is very limited. So I'm telling you, sometimes I post things up in the group. Yeah, I've actually got a little investment side of stuff, and they get it first because those are the people that are active. In actual fact, some of them I've got to take out because they're just not doing anything. I want active people in the investment part, and then the general part, you guys get that once the people look at it and get heads up or whatever it is, right? And then it goes in the general, so you guys get it well early, way before it even comes on to YouTube. So if you really want to be a part of the inner circle and it's free and all you're getting is value, then click that link in the description, man. Join your boy. Yeah, all in, we win. That's how it works. Peace. Catch you in the next one, guys. Later.